Hey Leo Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Leo, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread using the Egyptian Tarot deck. I'm going to clarify those 3 cards using the Tarot of a Moon Garden deck. And at the end of your reading, I will do an oracle card from the Moonology Oracle cards. And then a major arcana coming from the Golden Tarot deck. I've already pre-shuffled all of your decks here. I'm going to shuffle the first deck just a few more times, split the deck, and we will begin your reading. Before we do that, I want to give honor, recognition, and thanks to Virgo Moons who are being featured in the Spotlight series for this round of readings. Beautiful, wholesome, earthy energy that's coming through in connection to Mother Gaia and fruits and vegetables. Wonderful herbs that all can be very healing. What I was mainly picking up on is just seeing the beauty of all of these fresh fruits and veggies and even herbs here, that the beauty that we see here is the beauty that is within us when we involve ourselves in ingesting and surrounding ourselves with more of the goodness from the earth here. And in doing so, as we give return from this replenishment, we're giving back to the earth, which is super beautiful. So this being a part of Virgo's message here, and a way to connect and relate just a little bit deeper, both to Virgo Moons and to ourselves. So if you know any Virgo Moons, do send them some love. This is wonderful information that has come through. Another thing that also came through with the picture that we have here is Fennel. Fennel being one of the herbs for Virgo. And I will leave the information that I found on fennel in the description box. I also have some fennel seeds here. This being a very cool herb, as I was doing research, there were a lot of different things that I'm totally amazed by that this beautiful herb can do. So one of the facts that I did find while preparing for your reading is that fennel contains vitamin C, which is important for many functions in the body, including immune function. Vitamin C also helps support healthy hair and skin by encouraging collagen formation. And I'll also leave the traditional information that I provide for the Spotlight series in the description box as well. I hope that you all are doing well, feeling well, and staying blessed. Leo Moons. Okay, your first card we have is the 5 of Wands. I was getting this reversal energy, so I'm going to take it as that. I am getting this being an energy of leaving some fighting behind. This possibly being a part of an attempt to be in your atmosphere in some kind of way, or coming out of a particular cycle that involved the 5 of Wands energy. This being about arguing back and forth, competition, lower vibrational energy, but this all being, this could also be about inner conflict within oneself. And with me saying that, this going to the as within, so as without energy. This is 5th house energy of Leo here, so your energy. With this being in reverse, I do get that there's some moving on and healing from this energy here. The month of May could be significant. I'm also getting hand energy with the 5 fingers. Theft. could be a part of this energy here too. So moving away from lower vibrational behavior. Wands is also your energy, fire energy. And then also Sagittarius, Aries, and Fucus. So with that internal conflict, there may be some worry or fear connected to possible theft. So this could be you or this could be someone else. And you possibly moving away from this energy. Or you may have been dealing with another Leo. This being a part of a design that's meant to bring things to the surface, to help situations to be healed so that there's no redundancy. So take that as it resonates. Fives are also about change, sexual attraction as well. So with that competition that could be coming through, where there may be a selection where you have made a decision and have decided to move yourself away from a Five of Wands and move forward. Let's see what we have for your second card. We have the Seven of Wands. So standing your ground. You strong, Leo Bay, you. Being strong, and what I'm getting is this being a part of the walking away. Also seeing the bird. You're not just walking away, you're flying away. You're flying high above this type of energy here. Staying in integrity. So I am getting that it's possible you may have had theft energy coming through. Someone may have been a part of some five-finger behavior here. And that seven coming through connected to Seven of Swords also. So you taking a stand when it comes to your sovereignty, to your individuality. This may also be controlling energy too, or attempts to control. No one can really control anyone but their own self. You really taking a stand, realizing the power that you have from within yourself and staying strong and standing strong in this. Seeing the cross, I'm getting this as being a protective energy here. Two of Swords energy is coming through. And even though this is Wands, I am getting Two of Swords. This is more fire energy here. So there being almost like a singeing process here. And I'm hearing burning something the fuck up. Because you're tired of the situation, you're over it. And you've got more things that you're coming into. I feel that this is an attempt also to take away focus on the prospects and the wonderful bounty and abundance that you have coming in. Today is the day of the full moon, and the full moon is in Sagittarius. Very possible, now that I'm saying this, that this amount of fire that's coming through is also a heavy backing by Sagittarius to burn shit the fuck up. And that could be where that energy is coming from, where I'm getting that channel there. So universe bringing that beautiful supportive backing as well, to put the fire to an end of something, also helping the fire within the belly to be strong, know one's worth, and fly high above all mazes rather than taking part in Five of Wands upright behavior and soaring. Transforming and soaring is what I'm getting. There's a message or a contract that's coming through, and I'm seeing it as a ring. So there could be a surprise that's coming in for you. This being a benefic energy too, with Sagittarius being ruled by Jupiter. Good harvest that's coming through with this being a full moon as well. So paying attention, great attention to what's really important, and this being a part of that Seven of Wands here. You're focusing your energy on blessings and abundance. And the underlying energy of the universe supporting to help bring a burn to situations so that there can be a renewal and a rebirth into something new. This is movement forward as well. You also, with that contract energy, could just be moving into a lot of, this was coming through, you're moving more towards beneficial energies here. So these also being opportunities that you've created and manifested as well. Maybe choosing, and that was coming through with that Two of Swords. But then also the Five of Wands, you making a selection Having made a decision, a contract coming forward, you're moving into something official here that's going to be more beneficial for you. The 7 energy is also about you being on the right path. Having balance as well. 7th house energy of Libra, about the scales, but then being beautiful too. Being beautiful and balanced is coming through. Libra being ruled by Venus, and that being about beauty and harmony, wonderful surroundings, good comforts, foods, delightful energy, but it's also a very magical energy too. With the 2 energy that was coming through as well, and also with that selection energy, I am seeing the same energy, very similar to this energy, and there being a selection, possibly you just making a selection to choose yourself, rise high above situations, and create a new that's going to be more healthy and less toxic. Non-toxic is what I'm hearing. And with that selection, I'm also seeing this tie into a 4 of Wands. So you may be moving, you may be getting a new home, a new place, going to a new location, creating a connection with another in a partnership where you are moving in together. With that decision energy, maybe making a decision to reside with someone else or move into a different area with someone else, doing something completely new and different. Let's see what your 3rd card is. This also is an energy of Taurus as well, which is really cool here because both Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus. So great Venus energy that's coming through. I'm also getting Empress energy and High Priestess energy too. High divinity from within. And you're moving more towards that energy of greater divinity and surroundings as well. Your 3rd card. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So that being a part of the fire that's being put to an end. About burning shit the fuck up. This being fuckboy behavior. And as I was doing your cards here, I am being guided to do 5 cards. So I hope that that is okay with you. We're going to go with the flow here and just see what we have. But you standing your ground when it comes to fuckboy behavior or fuckgirl behavior. Take what resonates. There's a lot of Sailorism coming through with the cussing. So just very strong, firm energy, but I really feel this is about having to put one's foot down and really truly make a statement. And that being a part of this fire. We have 3 fire cards. So doing what's necessary to protect oneself, to move on, to even manifest. I'm seeing the 3 of Wands here too. Being strong and very prepared. But I'm getting collaboration. That 3 of Wands is also about industry and commerce. So that could be connected to business partnerships and stuff as well. With the Knight of Wands in reverse though, that, I mean, it's very simple. This is over, this activity. Because I'm just not getting, with the king energy that's coming from you, king or queen, I'm just not getting the knight behavior being something that's tolerated. And I'm not getting this as being connected to any kind of movement or action towards something. I am getting this about being a person or people that you have dealt with that have been in behaviors that were of a lower vibration, pertaining to in and out relationships, cheating, deception, and that possibly where this 2 energy is coming from. Maybe 2 different people, Ace of Wands in the midst of this, there being some kind of fighting, you just moving away from this altogether. Maybe one of these individuals seeing that wand there, attempting to come back and return as you're moving forward, wanting more of your energy. And I do feel that with the flight, that being about the importance of that flight being there, that being the reason you're able to move forward and be assured that you're on the right path here. And I'm hearing fire meeting with fire, but that's not necessarily being so. That could be the perspective of this energy here. and being a part of that lower vibration, that also coming through with the reversal energy here too. Just having their head on a lower vibe, in a lower perspective, being unawakened to the truth from within themselves, that being a part of the behavior of what's coming through from this Knight of Wands in this card. But you're steadily moving forward, able to fly as high as you need to. And you're limitless is also what I'm hearing. Let's grab your fourth card. Very possible too that with this Wands, this fire energy, this person may also have Gemini energy. With that 2 energy also, a message that was coming through very strongly before your reading is bipolar disorder. So someone that you are possibly leaving behind, there just being conflict, internal conflict within that person that's being projected and reflected from a past situation, you moving away from it. And this behavior just wanting to resurface again because of you moving away, you realizing your worth and your value, and not wanting to be taken for granted, taken advantage of, used or abused. You're done. And standing strong. Your fourth card we have is the Five of Pentacles, because this person is feeling left out in the cold. But this being a part of that lower perspective, because you're doing what's best for you here. No one's leaving anyone out in the cold. And they're also here with the horse is what I'm hearing. So it's just, I feel it's a part of a narrow-mindedness energy and a lacking energy. This being a part of projection, again, that was coming towards you. But this being your shadow work, because I'm seeing 5 energy, and then there's very strong fire energy with the first 3 cards coming through. This helping you to, glow up. And then Pentacles energy is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This being more 5th house energy from you here. But this being about significant change. You may be seeing 5-5. That also, I feel, speaks to the bipolar energy that's coming through. But there was an Ace of Pentacles beginning here between you and someone else. You're just not interested. This person may still attempt to try to keep an eye on you, or just be in some kind of way presenting themselves to try to get your attention. And you just continue to soar. I just see you continuing to move in a good flow and adjusting, maneuvering as you need to, being supported with this fire. That's even being provided here with these energies here. Because you're able to transmute this energy and make it work in your favor. This being more fire to help you elevate. And this being a heaviness with that Pentacles. I also feel with the 5 being a part of a 10 energy, and there only being 5, that this person is also not very grounded. That contributing to the bipolar energy, but then also the in and out energy. The very flighty energy that's coming through with this fire, using this fire in a way that's not going to benefit in the end. It'll benefit as far as the opportunity to take a lesson, but there's no real true lasting production that can come from this. Only detriment, but that detriment designed to be able to be turned into a positive. That being about the transformation, or the transmutation, excuse me. Let's see what we have for your 5th card. 10 of Swords. So what I'm also getting is there being a dark night of the soul. This being a transformative process for the energy that you're leaving behind, and also by standing your ground. I think it's very interesting too that the main card that is representing you, even though we do have 5 energies, is this card here. And this being about you being on the right path, being balanced. And then also this being the house of abundance here in Taurus, connected with Libra energy. So even more abundance. It's double abundance here in your energy here. And that being that supportive backing as well from the universe. You being able to be open and do what's best for you, with you putting that energy out there to the universe. They're seeing you through and supporting you heavily and making sure that you're able to continue to soar and move even more into your abundance that you've been manifesting. Most definitely with this full moon energy coming in, you have great goodies. I feel it's been a trickling, but I am feeling a good like Santa Claus bag coming through for you. So continue to stay focused and soar as you need to. That has been coming through for some of the last few readings about holding vision, maintaining and staying strong to the truth from within you and what it is that you want to see for yourself, and not what others want to see for you through manipulation or confusion due to others energies where there's healing that needs to take place. There just being some illnesses. And I'm also getting that with the fives being present, that also being your energy connecting to the strength card. So with this reversal, it's very possible that also speaking to the bipolar, but then just being ill here and needing some healing and assistance here to come out of this behavior and release oneself from this conflict overall. I feel that you being a part of these energies, this person or these energies' lives, was designed to help heal, but free will can come in and choices can be made, and that's what we have here. You making the choice to move on and fly high and create good creation energy that's coming through. But the Ten of Swords, this is pretty painful stuff. I do feel this is a result of, again, you taking your things and leaving. But this being an ending that's coming into a new beginning. This taking place so that there can be more movement. And that Two of Swords being right there. Because you made the choice and chose you. And there's that watching energy again. So this person could be spying on you. We have two eyes there. Technically, three eyes. And I feel that that third eye energy is about you being able to fly high above the maze and continue to move forward, knowing your truth. Again, that's transmutative energy that's coming from you. You taking any kind of negative and turning it into a positive and benefiting from it and continuing to grow and get stronger. So with that Ten of Swords, what I'm seeing is the overall Ten of Swords being a painful situation, a painful ending here for you and who it is that you were dealing with. But this all involving a Five of Swords and a Three of Swords. Possibly a Two of Swords that was more on a negative energy where there was indecision. And that being a part of this fuck boy, fuck girl behavior here. In and out. Irresponsibility. Being disrespectful, being careless, disregarding, and this just all being stuff that needs to be healed. I'm getting root chakra energy, especially with this fire, and possibly what that was also meaning when it came through that the fire is here to burn shit the fuck up. I feel that's also connected to the root chakra, putting the fire to this to be able to bring in some healing, so that the inner child of this person or these people will stop hurting and afflicting others. We're all connected, and it doesn't just hurt one person, it hurts the entire collective. This being put to an end, though, by you moving away. And so I feel it's just it's a butterfly effect that's taking place. But you really standing your ground and putting your foot down. I'm also seeing a sword of truth here. From a Three of Swords energy that's represented here too. But this being a sword of truth, you being in your truth, standing in your power. I'm seeing a transmutation flip of this where this Four of Swords is surrounding the Sword of Truth. So you also being able to receive rest and heal. That being a part of how it is you're able to fly high and soar and continue to move forward in truth. Having an internal knowing, listening to yourself, but also getting that healing with this Three of Swords being beneath you. And then increasing your third eye energy. 10th house energy is Capricorn energy as well. So Saturnian energy, with Saturn being the ruler of Capricorn coming through. This being about the lessons and bringing about situations so that there can be discipline and order and the opportunity to make the choices to do what's best for ourselves and not according to what others want for us. Not living true to our souls and being controlled. That being a part of that controlling energy, being controlled. These people you were dealing with, maybe with contracts, being in contracts that they don't want to be in, but feeling like they have to in order to receive something and still feeling empty, where all of this was projected. You don't want that. You're flying. So let's get to your clarifiers. We'll clarify the Five of Wands in reverse. The sun is shining. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. I love the sun. Love the sun. The sun is rising as well. Beautiful energy coming through. And your reading is being done with me facing towards the east direction. That contributing to the fire energy. Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. You removing yourself from any kind of fighting or battling, moving on and moving forward, cutting off what no longer serves you. That Sword of Truth being right here. And then filling up your own cup, taking care of yourself, the abundance coming through, this being that new beginning or something that's beautiful, the amount of harvest that I did feel for you coming through, that Santa Claus bag of goodies being right here, this full moon. Being very strong in its energy. I'm seeing it as golden too. So that being a part of that Jupiter energy with this full moon being in Sagittarius. The W I'm getting as a win for you here. This being connected to your divinity and an increase and an overflow coming through for you. Where you've been filling up your own cup. You're also protective of your own cup and what it is that you've been doing for yourself and how hard you've worked and how far it is that you've come. So anything attempting to affect that, you're cutting it off for sure and for good and forever. Speaking this as well, this being about communication too. Empress energy coming from the Queen, where all four queens make up the Empress energy. With the reflective energy and the way you've transmuted energy, this being a bitchy energy here too, that you were dealing with, and you moving away from this. This all propelling you to learn how to love yourself more. And now that you have mastered this, it's like instant cutoff. If there's any kind of five of anything, even Three of Swords here, behavior. Swords energy is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Cups energy is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. So the Gemini energy, that coming through, we do have that yellow energy. And then also Aquarius energy with the blue. So very strong air that's coming through. You could be dealing with this energy here where this person had Gemini, even Libra, possibly all the air signs. I'm getting a Magi energy, but you overcoming this by being in your truth and loving yourself. That being here. New beginning energy, this being about something completely new as well, nothing to do with the past. We'll leave those there. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Transformative energy with the Death card. And I feel that these wanted to fall the way that they did in this particular area. I do feel with you speaking, there's communication. You're speaking your truth. You're not concealing anything anymore. You're letting things be known about what it is that you're dealing with because it's abusive behavior. And you don't want others to deal with this as well. So, there's a few things coming through here. Some of you may have dealt with an actual passing, and I do send my condolences. It may have been having to do with that Five of Wands and it just going too far. So in that, you're putting an end to the situation. And this being, as I said, like a butterfly effect. It's a transformative energy by you standing your ground and staying strong and flying high and moving forward. And creating, that being very important too. You're not stuck and you're not staying in one place of wallow or worry. It's not lower vibrational. Again, it's completely elevating you and just increasing your strength rather than making you fall down. And so with that, I feel the amount of that energy and that strength that comes from within you is the amount of the impact that's felt by the transformative energy that comes from you with that change. All designed for that purity, that coming through there. Seeing that white flower. Moon energy. I'm seeing a sun and a moon here, but very interesting that I'm seeing this as a sun in the darkness. You being a light. That being a part of your purpose, and then also what was coming through with how it is you are a transformative energy and designed to come along others' paths to assist with a glow up, with ascension, with wanting to help others, to see others, to make the best choices for themselves so that they can really truly live in truth and peace and live their best life. The choice has been made. It's been made very clear to you. Been made very clear to you here. So that being a part of the reason you're flying away from this. 13 energy, Scorpio energy. And then also a Fucus energy. That being connected to very strong transformation as well. And healing energy. So strengthening your healing powers too. So with the sun and the moon energy, that moon energy, well, first I'm going to say that the mother and father energy are coming through. So connected to this wounded child energy. The wounded warrior energy is also a Fucus energy too, with the card of Chiron, that being the Nine of Wands. That being the card of Chiron, and also a Fucus energy. But I'm getting this being connected to childhood traumas, diagnosis that have to do with illness or dis-ease. And that being about that internal conflict, and even connected to physical things that are taking place within the body, chemical functions and whatnot. I'm getting also to the nervous system as well. But seeing the crescent moon also too connected to the Reaper energy that's here. I feel this is just saying time is up. That was coming through. Time is up on this. You're not spending any more time. It's very instant that you are putting things to an end if it brings any kind of discord or does not resonate with your vibe and what it is that you have going. So mother, father energy I'm getting with the sun energy and the moon energy. Moon being connected to the mindset, and the sun energy very strongly, this being your ruler, but that being about the fire in the belly and that root chakra energy and the energy speaking to the soul and being true to that soul. The reflective energy coming from the swords with the change. Like I'm just seeing the sword turning from one direction to the next, and as it's doing this, it's a reflective energy for everyone. So even you getting back to some true things from within your soul that may have to do with childhood, and realizing this, helping you to realize your worth and your value. Maybe something that you went through even as a kid, certain situations with people where you may have been chasing or felt like you had to chase or be a certain way in order to get attention, and realizing that you don't have to do that, that you love yourself for you. Someone will love you just for who it is that you are. And this all being a part of that transformative lesson type energy here. That was pretty deep. And I do feel that speaks to the depth of the transformations that are taking place for everyone. Let's see what we have for the other card. Seven of Swords. So that 5-finger energy coming through with the deception, and that did come through with that 7 energy. So we have another 7, that just confirming why it is that you're, another reason I should say, that you're flying away from this energy, because there's been some stealing, there's been deception, there's been lying. Also energies that have decided to sit and watch, that being a lack of integrity and a part of the deception in the 7 of Swords. Seeing snake energy down here, connecting to make a heart. So this being a toxic energy, also with the way that this is positioned on a lower level here. But the pain, and it's very interesting, we have pleasure and pain by 112 plane. The pain being as toxic as it can be, it's also very healing. That being that pleasure and that pain energy. And that being also too a part of the transmutation and the Ophiuchus energy that's coming through. And even the connection to the chakras and the clearing that's coming through with that fire to really support the root chakra and help that to heal, so we can get away from past patterns and behaviors that are connected to old perspectives, dealing with family come-ups and family programming, things that have been learned that have kept one from being awakened to the truth from within their soul, living more in the outer energy and not really paying attention to oneself, that paying attention coming through with that full moon that is here today, and the benefic blessings that are coming through because of the efforts and standing true to oneself. This round, staying strong and standing one's ground. There being an ending being put to this being connected to the Death card here, but it all being about transformative energy. 5 of Swords also being here, and that was coming through here. The Crescent Moon energy connected to the Reaper energy. Time is up. Time is up. Just double confirmations here. And then that 2 of Swords coming through again. The indecision. That being a part, what I'm getting is that there was indecision placed as a distraction so that there could be a time of attacks. So keeping one held in or attempting or feeling like they're keeping one held in a position, again, because no one can really control another person, but attempting to hold a person, you, in a particular way here, in order to have this 5 of Swords attack is what I'm getting. And the reason I say attack is because this is coming through twice. I mean 3 times, to be honest, because we have that 5 energy here with that 5 of Swords connection. This all being connected to the mental. So you definitely healing the mind. I feel this is contributing to the flight energy too. You being elevated, healing that third eye energy that was coming through here, where the lower vibration is definitely about you being spied on here. It could be a female and a male. maybe a connection of a couple, someone who has taken quite a good interest in you, but they're still connected to someone else, as being a part of that toxic behavior and that in and out coming from that Nine of Wands. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. All right, so we have another 7. This is a waiting energy, putting investment into something. And that crescent moon is also there. So that's that waiting energy, and also that indecision with that Two of Swords, being a part of this manipulation here. This all being a plan, and it ain't God's plan. So 777 you may be seeing. This is also connected to Pisces energy. So you may have Pisces in your chart. 777 coming through very heavily for Pisces in a lot of their readings. I feel that's their message. Also the way to transmute their energy, because 777 is very lucky energy. So being able to take any kind of lower vibrational activity and turn this into gold. This being a judgment call here too, that's coming through. So the seeds that have been planted, reaping what one has been sowing. I feel this is about the benefic blessing coming in for you, rising high and flying above all mazes here. Coming into union with yourself, maybe coming into union with another with this Ace of Cups here. And a very magical connection here. But overall, you being balanced, you being pure, and things coming in your favor, where I'm seeing these horns going towards the bird here. And we have that bird here, that being you. And also here. And the divinity energy that's coming through. You coming into even more of purity and divinity. Your light shining even brighter, you being filled up even more, you receiving even more blessings and gifts and love and magic. This is a beautiful energy. And the head of this man I'm seeing, also the feminine here, everyone is looking up. There's a good energy of looking up, that being optimistic energy. And also I feel it speaks to the flight that you're able to take and how it is you're able to move, being supported and backed by the universe. The blessings coming through here again as well is what I'm seeing. Beautiful energy here. And this being a card of 20, this is also another 2 energy. And I'm just hearing what you put out is what you get back. That connected to the Scorpio energy as well, with Scorpio being 8th house energy as well. Connected to that 13 and a death card. But the 2 coming through very strongly before in your reading here. And that's what I'm getting, is that top energy being about the High Priestess from within you. You really going within, connecting, that being a part of that 2 of Swords energy that you have transmuted, and listening to yourself, your guidance, and the gift from your ancestors and divine, just seeing you through, bringing you to a much higher, elevated, beautiful place here. This is beautiful. You're being rewarded. And then I feel for, you know, this behavior that you were experiencing as projection energy, you standing your ground. We reap what we sow. So we have the Empress in reverse here. With this being under the Knight of Wands here. Possible that that couple energy where we do have female and male energy. So there may be something taking place as far as judgment between this person and I'm getting a mother of their children. Maybe even their mother, but this being mother energy here. I'm not getting this with this being in reverse. This not being the Empress energy that I was getting coming from you as the Queen of Swords, but we did have that flip energy of the bitchy Queen of Swords coming through, connected to this 5 of Wands that was being experienced. So that possibly being this person here and having this energy from within. I'm getting to, this could be about a cahoot energy, two people working together and causing manipulation, and this all busting up in their face. It all being seen. Nothing that's done with that Seven of Swords that is attempting to be concealed. It's never, there's no such thing. God sees everything. This Gemini energy coming through again here too, with the third house energy of Gemini. Yeah, this could have been a married couple. You connecting to someone who was married. And I'm getting a real interesting energy of their partner being a part of this manipulation to steal from you and keep you in a certain position here. Try to keep you in a cage is what I'm hearing. By schmoozing, love bombing, holding you in a dreamy energy. Seven of Cups coming through so that they can inflict and harm and feed off of your energy. Narcissistic behavior here. This isn't a happy energy that's coming through in connection with this Knight of Wands in reverse and the Empress in reverse, and then the Spy energy of feminine energy and masculine energy. I'm hearing gross. All right, let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. King of Cups. So this confirming this energy here. And this being one who has a deep sense of emotion, but they hold in and they don't speak a lot on their emotion. This being that King of Cups here. Not all King of Cup cards come through with this energy, but I am getting this. Not seeing any damn water in this card. This is a Cups card here. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Fucus. So Pisces coming through, Scorpio, even Cancerian energy with the Four of Staffs that came through. But this being an Emperor energy, Father energy, that's connected to that, to the baby mama energy that's coming through is what I'm hearing. And even if there is a marriage energy, I do feel that that's how this masculine, that being a part of that Five of Swords and the Five of Wands energy, how these two energies communicate amongst each other, and it's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And I do feel that this cup energy is more about them filling up their own cup and not necessarily being in a loving energy to share it with others. Being in a misrepresentation of this king, where I was getting there being some kind of sacrifice or doing something in order to get something, and being stuck in a contract, not being true to themselves, this being that person that you've been dealing with. And this is, it's very possible that this could be more than one person that you've been dealing with. Two energies maybe that are in conflict, were in competition over you cutting this off, because two energies, one could be married here and then one just being in a very pessimistic mind state, but then also representing a King of Cups but not really having love. This all being illuminated and being a part of the benefics that's coming through for you. Uncoverings that are coming through as a part of the gifts and rewards by you standing your ground, staying in your truth, and moving on and moving forward. And clarify the Ten of Swords. That two energy also with the two different people coming through, that could be, again, you making a choice when it came to two other people, but you making the choice to choose yourself, take your own wand and move forward towards your own Four of Wands here, because that Four of Wands was coming through here. But notice the difference of these wands here versus these wands here. Where I'm getting this is about you not taking part in third-party situations. Your name is not Susan, is what I'm hearing. And that's speaking to you not being a third party or a third wheel or wanting to be a mistress or a mister. Take what resonates. I don't know what the term is for a man being a part of that, but not wanting to be a part of that, moving yourself away from it because it's very toxic, and you were being, I feel this was a siphoning of your energy. A manipulative energy. So this could be even three energies. possibly 4. But I am getting, there being mainly like a couple energy that was in cahoots to steal. And this could not just be in dealing with you. This may be happening to many, many others. And that being connected to the gross energy that was coming through. Let's clarify the 10 of Swords. Yeah, what I'm getting to is with that couple energy, like this person, this King of Cups, really just coming off as a King of Cup in some kind of way, but underneath the surface being this Knight of Wands. And with that being in reverse, that just being, again, a confirmation of that being over for you. And also the Cups just speaking to their placements as well. There's very little emotion that's coming through from here. Clarify the 10 of Swords. I'm hearing soap opera, drama, Cancerian energy coming through. They did have a reading last year, I believe it was, last summer, titled As the Wheel Turns. We'll take all these. I won't speak long on it because this reading is getting long, but this is that contract. And I feel with that being under the 10 of Swords, it's about the end of a contract. You being a 10 of Cups and being a part of this contract, taking yourself out of the situation, no longer being in a 4 of Cups where this is about boredom, and also that 7 of Pentacles energy, you putting investment in and waiting, that being no longer here too. 3 of Swords is being the confirmation from what's coming here, the beauty of you, your inner core being full, being safe, thriving, and protected, unaffected by this 3 of Swords. I do feel it's a transformative energy, but again, you're not staying down, you're flying, and you're being supported, and that being here. But that 3 of Swords being about the third party energy, you reflecting the truth and being the truth, moving yourself away from any kind of heartache, heartbreak, and pain, where you are part of any kind of third wheel, third party, mistress, mister type energies here. Too toxic, and you're moving away from the toxicity. Just helping you to heal, and then being an opportunity for healing. That intuitiveness coming through. You listen to yourself, have that knowing, ask for guidance, and receive all of this. And this also being a part of the bounty and the harvest that's coming through for you. You may have a pet fish, or you may enjoy watching dolphins. This could be also a spirit animal for you. Even a soulmate energy that's coming through as a shape-shifting energy, one that you're connecting to. And I'm hearing Atlantis. The pillars coming into play here with the dark and the light energy. I feel that speaks to the balance from within yourself. But the purity energy that is being more moved towards, and the east energy that came through with me speaking on the sun rising. That star is rising. And I feel that's very significant for you. Speaking to the star that's within you, and you being that bird. And being supported. This dolphin, as a spirit animal, I'm getting this could even be supportive energy that's here to help you to continue to rise and to shine. But you having this true divinity here with the Torah, that High Priestess energy being about the keeper of secrets, having that strong special knowing, doing that beautiful work, being seen as this beautiful energy here too. Sweet mermaid energy coming through, male or female. A lover of the beach. This could be you with that movement and that 4 wands, where it is that you're moving to as well. Manifesting this. This being the early phases with the 2 card on the major arcana, which is the manifestation cycle. Strong in your moon power, Leo moons. Higher divinity, and you're looking forward and moving forward. That being connected to the 2 placement here too as well. 2nd house energy and also your abundance. But working through that shadow energy that's being put behind you, and you're moving forward towards even more of that purity. We'll leave this on top. There being a definite ending. That may have been very painful, but it's over. And you're gaining everything. That's another thing with the concept of stealing. Nothing can ever be taken that is destined and meant for you. So if there were attempts of this, even if it went on for a significant amount of time, this again being obstacles that are designed to help you to come into even more greater strength. Saturn energy did come through with the 10. Saturn delays, it never denies. And Saturn is a very benefic planet as well. Saturn wants to see the best for us, being our best selves, to be able to be in a position to bring in greater amounts of abundance so that we can be in a peaceful state and live to the best of our abilities. You got quite a few. This one came out first. And this was coming through quite a bit. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. On page 34, which is a 7. The 7s are coming through very strong. This being part of chariot energy too, that rest energy, taking the time to rest. Coming from a situation, closing cycles and endings that were very painful, had a lot of fighting, deception, manipulation, a lot of messiness. But you very steady and strong, loving, firm, learning, and glowing. So very beautiful energy coming from you throughout all of this. Staying graceful. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. The intensity of the full moon has abated. So what I'm getting is this being energy from the amount of benefic coming through for you with what it is that you have come out of and now moving past this. This disseminating moon, with us being in a full moon today, I feel this is a part of that energy of descending. Now, being on a path of elevation here, being able to not descend, but again, take the time to breathe out and rest. Resting energy being that 7 energy too. Okay. I'm just going to start from the beginning. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. Attune to the moon by affirming, I am where I am and it's okay. Additional meanings for this card. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else, and that was coming through. Avoid falling into a slump, and that was coming through as well. You're flying high above all of this. The teaching. The disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. And that strong fire that came through at the beginning of your reading, I hope that confirms the amount of Sailorism that I displayed there, speaking to the amount of fire that was coming through and being channeled and felt and wanting to be communicated. Burning shit the fuck up. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests, and that also I feel coming through because of the amount of heaviness and toxicity that was surrounding you. This being your soul card here, and seeing all of this that was around, this being put to an end here. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests you're at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. So with that painful ending, that being a part of this energy, because I feel that this full moon energy is helping to bring things to a close, but then also providing you benefic, allowing you to be in that Four of Swords and heal even more, moving into that Sword of Truth. So this all being a part of that journey for you there coming through. Love it. Beautiful energy. I love doing these readings. This is so pretty. Good works. Let me grab the Arcana cards. And we will do your final reading card here to complete your reading for Leo moons. Some of you like coffee. Really enjoy coffee. I'm getting I did see the Death card, so we got that coming through twice for your reading, speaking to the significance of those endings coming through, supported by the universe. You've got more than one card, but you also have Judgment twice. That hammer coming down ferociously, contributing to the energy of that fire and things being burned away, singed away, so that they are not redundant, not repeating. The universe heavily coming through here, reaping what one has been sowing. So the seeds you've been planting, that fruition is coming through for you with this full moon, and then allowing you to surrender and be able to take respite, coming into a new beginning, healing, and slowly, progressively moving into that new beginning. This all being a part of that disseminating energy for you. Another 2 energy. More High Priestess, you being in your power, more abundance. I feel this is speaking to the amount of abundance too, with the second house energy of Taurus coming through, not once but twice, and then it being very strong with the 7 energy here, connected to Libra, connected to Venus. Ching, 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 ching. And not just having to do with money. I feel this is about a all-around energy, inside and out. You being surrounded by good people of integrity, wholesomeness, beautiful surroundings, healthy environment, good speech, communication. Beautiful, beautiful energy. As within, so is without. So what we have behind here is the Emperor. And I do feel it's connected to the energy that you were experiencing here. Whether this be one person or 2 people, a few people, this energy being seen with and being met with the Judgment. And that did come through with that placement at the Knight of Wands and that in and out fuck boy, fuck girl behavior. Where we have this here. And them feeling left out in the cold. They may have gotten kicked out here too. With you standing your ground, that transformative energy really taking effect, where it's making significant changes, not just with yourself, but who it is that you were dealing with. This possibly being that judgment call for them. Maybe being in a marriage, in a relationship, being busted wide open, caught for cheating, and now them being left out in the cold, after possibly leaving you out in the cold, and even this person that they were cheating on, who I feel is also toxic with that reversal energy. This being a card of 4, connected to that 4 of staffs that was in here as well. Cancerian energy, connected to the cups. And then also matters of the home. Is 4th house energy. This all coming together to create the 6, that foundation of unconditional love here and the importance of that. And I feel that's where you're moving more towards, being in that truth. And with this ace energy coming through and the cups there. So things are definitely moving. You taking your power back, being in your power, standing your ground, making significant changes here across the board. Judgment twice. So We'll put that there and make sure that you're seen. All right, so Leo Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. I do wish you all the best as you take this time to breathe out and disseminate after receiving the goodies here that are coming through for you. Some of these may not seem like goodies, but I feel that the freedom that's coming through even more for you is definitely a part of the benefic here. So I thank you all for your continued love and support. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to all subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. All the very best. I can't express it enough. I really do mean that. Take great care. I love you. Peace.